Just going to make 3 green using the Heritage Druid. I'm going to activate Nixus, going down 2 green and then up 4, so he'll be at 5, 6. Looks like a cord for 3. The untap of the Nettle Sentinel. Let's see what he gets here with this cord. Is something like an Eternal Witness or an Elvish Archdruid. Elvish Archdruid would be very good here. Make like, or an Azuri. Let's go for the overrun plan. And Jesse gained one up to 24. That Essence Ward is doing a lot, getting him a lot of life this game. If there's a sacrifice of the Fulminary Mage to kill the Nykthos, so that Jesse's not able to overrun his team. She might still be able to cobble something together this turn. A green mana, another Nettle Sentinel, so he can start to somewhat go off with the Heritage Druid. Can't quite see what Cody drew for turn. There's an acidic slime to destroy Jesse's last land. But he has a lot of mana using his mana dorks and things. So this is a cord for 3, 6. A cord for 3. I believe this time it will get the Archdruid. Could be wrong. Yep, there's an Archdruid. So all of his guys are gigantic, and he's able to just tap the Archdruid for 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 mana. Giving his, just overrunning his team using Azuri. There's going to be a lot of damage next turn. I think it was... I can't tell what that card is in Cody's hand, besides the Kiki Jiki. Alright, so Jesse overruns his team, attacks with everything, and there's a scoop. So Cody loses game 1. Jesse with his all of his elves is able to overrun Cody. So Cody drew a Molten Rain. That was the other card. So this is some sort of a Naya land destruction deck. Not entirely sure what's going on. It looks like there's a Blood Moon. Probably going to take that out. Alright, so it looks like we have 14 players for Modern. We also have a standard FNM tonight. This will be 4 rounds. It's not bad. We're able to run 2 FNMs, which is a good sign. That's a lot of players here at Hometown Hobbies. Hey, Ethan. Doing a little more sideboarding. Taking some cards out, putting some cards in. Yeah, next. They're shuffling up for game 2. I assume Cody will be on the play. I don't think there are many situations in which you choose to draw. Yeah, shuffling up. There, Cody has some sort of a land destruction deck. We didn't get to see that much of it. It doesn't seem like his focal point was the third turn where he's able to play cards like Fallen Air Mage, Molten Rain, Stone Rain. We have 14 for modern and 8 or so for standard. So 22-ish players total is pretty good. Looks like they're drawing their opening 7. Let's see. Kid's gonna shock himself, go to 18, and pass the turn. Just see turn 1. Gonna play Land War Elves is going to get bolted. Like Cody's going to play Copperline Gorge that he drew off the top and pass the turn. Looks like he has a Mizium Wars, another Molten Rain. And ooh, Jesse stuck on one land. Might get land destructed out of this game. Yep, looks like there's a Stone Rain on his only land. That's rough. And Jesse, unless he top decks some lands pretty quickly, looks like he drew a Razorfist Thicket for turn. It does not cast anything though, so his hand looks like a couple 2-drops, a few 3-drops. There's a Molten Rain on the Razorfist Thicket. This is going to take 2 and go to 18. So 18 all right now. Little pokes for one with the Heritage Druid. And Cody down to 17. See what Cody can do this turn. It's 3 mana. There's a Fallen Air Mage. In case Jesse wants to play any more non-basic lands, they are going to die. Jesse going to reconsider his attack of the 1/1 into the 2/2. He's discarding a hand size, discard a Reclamation Sage. The attack for 2. Jesse going down to 16. Looks like the Mizium Orders was played on the Heritage Druid. The land he drew for turn was a Nykthos. That does not produce green mana, so he won't be able to cast any of his 1-drops in his hand. Just go ahead and discard for hand size. Okay, going to fetch end of turn, 16 all. I would like to believe that Cody will win this game off of Jesse not having lands and him able to destroy any lands Jesse plays. If he doesn't present a larger clock, Jesse might be able to draw out of it. So he's going to go and discard Elvish Visionary. The attack for 2, putting Jesse down to 12, and there's a Birds of Paradise. So there's also an Acidic Slime, a Mortars, other cards. Jesse just not drawing any more lands. It's not looking good. He can now overload Mizium Wars if Jesse is able to put together a large board. Jesse finally drew a forest, played a Nettle Sentinel. Cody probably going to just Acidic Slime the forest. Later, Jesse's willing to trade so that he can get a Nykthos into play. And there's the Acidic Slime to destroy the forest. Jesse did not draw a land. He doesn't have to discard this turn, though. Let's see if he wants to play the Nykthos now or not. It looks like he does not. He's going to pass the turn. The attack for 2. Putting Jesse down to 8. Still no lands. This is rough for Jesse. I see an Anger of the Gods of Pyroclasm, Amizium Mortars. Let's see, Jesse drawing, discarding, not drawing any lands. Still fighting on though. Here's the attack for 2, putting Jesse down to 4. He has lethal next turn. He drew a forest, so he will be able to cast something. I don't think it will matter that much though. If there's a Amizium Mortars. And that was the game. So, looks like Cody's plan of don't let your opponent cast spells by killing all of their lands worked out that game. Going on to game 3. Seems like a huge advantage against the Stone Red deck to be on the play. Neither player is going to go back to their sideboards, so they're just going to shuffle up. Jesse is going to take a look at his sideboard, see if he wants to bring in anything. Yep, looks like he'll switch out a card. Looks like he brought in a Hushwing Griff. Hushwing Griff seems like it stops acidic slime. And that seems to be of what really stalled him on lands after all the Stone Rain effects. Alright, let's see how these open hands look like. Jesse will be on the play. So looks like Jesse going to take 1, go to 19, play with Lunar War Elves on his first turn. Let's see if Cody can disrupt that. Look, he just passed the turn. Looks like so he's going to bolt something. I'm surprised he didn't bolt the elf. This seems like a fine target though, the Elvish Archdruid. And he didn't want to play the birds because he doesn't want to just immediately Pyroclasm it away. Cody looks like he's a little flooded. See, that's 4 lands in his hand. 3 lands. He does want to hit that 5-drop so he can Kiki Jiki. Some good stuff. And Jesse's just hurting himself a lot with his Horizon Canopy. Playing an Elvish Archdruid, or Elvish Visionary, excuse me, gets to draw a card. He's hitting his land drops, which is very important. Going to poke in for 19 with his elf. Cody going to fetch end of turn, going down to 18. Get it.